going on, YouTube? Thank you for clicking on the channel and this video. Just going to go over a few things with you about what's going on with the Delta. I have a tournament next weekend, and so I decided to go out. I went out a little late. I went out around 10 o'clock, and I had to be back home around 3, so it wasn't too long of a fishing day. But, I'm sure there would have been some differences today if I would have got out there a little earlier. But I had some stuff I had to do. So as you guys know, if you live in California, you know this. If you don't, you're not really familiar with California, I'll give you a little tip here. If you do decide to come out here to go bass fishing and you live on the East Coast, just understand that we are in not fall transition, we're in confusing transition. California really doesn't have 4 seasons. I mean, obviously we do. We call it spring, we call it fall, but really it is just a transition between summer to winter and winter into summer. And there is no like true fall and true spring. I mean, I guess you can have a little bit closer of a springtime, but our temperatures do not get nearly as cold as you guys out on the East Coast. So, we complain when our water is 40 degrees out here, and that's pretty much the coldest you're going to find on the Delta. Is kind of like maybe your high 30s, maybe. So, but with that, fish, they don't really have a true transition point. They just get confused. And right now, you definitely can find them up shallow. You can find them deep, that kind of thing. It definitely was not happening today. I caught one keeper, brought him in. He's about 1.5 pounds. Had a bunch of ratfish. A lot of my fish were just kind of picking up the bait and running with it. Just 2 weeks ago, it was a totally different story. My last video you guys saw, had, I don't know, 15.5 pounds or something like that. So definitely different. In about 30 days, the temperatures have dropped probably 15 degrees, water-wise, 15 degrees. So the nights are definitely a lot colder, but you're still getting a pretty warm fall right now throughout the day. But yeah, it's football season, so you bust out the football head. I mean, that's the way you look at it. I mean, the football head jig, you're going to pull out your jerk bait. Caught a couple on a jerkbait today. Anyways, yeah, so I got a tournament next week, and I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm going to go down to some familiar water. I'm going to see what I can do. Obviously, this week compared to next week can be totally different. But if it's anything like this week, it's going to be a struggle bus. It's going to be crazy. These guys are going to struggle hard. I'm going to struggle hard. But we just got to get pretty much 5 fish in the boat, I think, at that point. And obviously one kicker will do you pretty good. But yeah, we'll see what happens. One thing I want to bring up to anybody that's still watching the video, I am into pipes. So been smoking pipe for probably 10 years now. Really into them, pipes and cigars. So if anyone else is, leave something in the comment. I'd love to talk about what kind of pipe you smoke, tobacco you smoke, that kind of stuff. But yeah, see you next time. Thanks for clicking on the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Seriously, love the comments and stuff. And we'll see you next time on the water. Hopefully we can take it on that tournament.